I can actually hear you now. What's so urgent? Seriously? Come on, Mom. You don't have to come with me. I could come back.
Really? Your mom thinks she's so sick she needs to be picked up. You think she's going to want you to come back out again?
But she can't just cut into our plans like this.
Yeah, she can. It sucks.
But are you really going to let an 11-year-old be home alone tonight?
I don't want to ruin your night too.
It's cool. Hey, what are friends for, right?
You hit someone?
I think so.
Tell me this is a joke. Shoot, who was it?
A woman. She was wearing a white dress. And you hit her? I wasn't trying to. I was dozing off and I couldn't. Well, you have to go help her.
Let me go get my flashlight.
We need to call the police and get out of here.
We can't just leave.
We've both been drinking, Corinne. You know what's gonna happen to us?
You just hit her, and now you want to leave her out here?
Well, what are we going to do?
Stop the bleeding, make sure she stays conscious.
And then go to jail for the rest of our lives? Why can't we just call an ambulance and get out of here? They'll help her. Please, Corinne, I just want to get my sister home.
I can't do that.
Hello? I can help you. I'm a nursing student. We can take you to a hospital. Ma'am? Hello? We just want to help you.
Hell, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Did you find her?
No,
How did she lose this much blood? Why did she run?
Maybe she thought we did it on purpose.
Can we just call 911 and get out of here?
Where the hell did she go?
Corinne!
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tiff. What if she's dead? We can pray, we can check tomorrow, see if she's okay. Hope you in the news. What if we killed her? What do you mean, we? It's my fault. Why would you say that? I was driving, not you. Got sick. I threw up. I was embarrassed. I could have stayed, but I wanted to go home. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have been on that road. You can't blame yourself. Not like you tried to get sick on purpose. You needed me. And instead of being responsible, I was out drinking. If I hadn't been, I probably would have been more awake. And I could have seen her better. Maybe. But this had nothing to do with you. It just happened. It's horrible, but it just happened. So, can we go look for her tomorrow? Yeah, I have to know. Will you get in trouble? Maybe. I shouldn't have been drinking, and I shouldn't have left the scene. I really screwed up. Big time. Can we figure something out? I don't want you to go away. The hell? Seriously?
What's wrong? Did you scream?
Go back to bed. Everything's fine.
Police are asking anyone else who may have seen or heard anything tonight to come forward. As of right now, they're not certain if there was a motive in this crime or if it was just a random, brutal act of violence, the likes of which we haven't seen in Silver Hill in decades. Police don't have any suspects, but here's what we do know. The murder happened sometime between 12:15 and 3 a.m. in the living room of the victim's home. She reportedly left a party late last night, and a neighbor saw her enter the property a little after midnight. Then at around 3 a.m., neighbors called the police to report screams coming from the victim's home. Law enforcement officials arrived to find her already deceased. The scene was later described as bloodbath. The victim was stabbed multiple times, early estimates say around 60. Another detective suggested that the killer may have been hiding inside the closet in the living room. The door was open when police arrived, and there were several items of clothing on the floor, all of which had been taken into evidence. The attack started near the couch, leaving police to believe that the murderer approached her there while she was reclining, possibly watching television. This has been Virginia Jackson reporting live for Silver Hill News 7. We now join Jamie Taylor, who has updates on the teachers' union strike, and later, the Halloween parade float that crashed into a pet store, causing the release of a very rare bird.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey,
Did you sleep okay?
I would have if you didn't barge into my room with a golf club at 3 in the morning.
Are you okay?
There's nothing on the news about the accident. Did you really call the police?
Of course we did.
I didn't hear the voice on the other line.
What are you trying to say, Tiffany? You believe me now?
Sorry. I didn't mean anything.
It's just, I feel bad about it. What if they never went?
They had to. They wouldn't just ignore the call.
What does that mean? Is she still out there?
I don't know what that means. Listen, don't worry about it, okay? Just keep on praying because that's all we can do right now.
You know, when you have a nightmare or a really stupid dream, and you try to wake yourself up? I did. But it just kept going. And then, that dress.
Did you bring it?
No, I was going to keep that thing around. I threw it away.
Why would you do that?
Why not?
What if it's like a Ouija board or something? You know, you try and get rid of it and it just gets worse.
I don't believe in that stuff. You know that.
Really? After last night?
Well, the more you think about it, the more you let it get to you, the worse it gets. So I don't even let things like that hold power over me.
Well, maybe it wasn't supernatural. Maybe you just scared away a robber with your shank skills.
No. It was way too fast. I literally felt the hand in my hair a split second before I swung.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. You know, I didn't see anything in the news this morning. Seems like they didn't find her.
Maybe she followed us.
After all the blood she lost?
She got pretty far in that cornfield.
You tried to help her. You tried.
Yeah, but who knows who she was? She could have been some escaped psychopath from a mental institution. Or something else. Maybe she didn't want help.
What would she want then? And why leave the dress with you?
Let us know she's alive.
Jeez! You and your sister! Let me see you. What's wrong? I saw her last night. The girl we hit.
Well, this doesn't make any sense. You'd think there'd be something about this girl.
There isn't?
No records of anyone in this country.
Maybe it's like a fake ID. To get into bars and stuff. My mom saw Heather with one once.
What? When?
Remember when she was sick for a week?
Yes.
Okay, she wasn't sick. She was just embarrassed that she got grounded at 19.
Oh my gosh, I knew there was something.
Don't tell her I told you that, though.
I swear, I won't say a word. But even if this is a fake, that's not going to help us figure out how to find her. And if the police didn't get to her last night, that means that no one's going to know that she's been missing.
Well, are you sure there's no one else with that last name in this area?
No. Not even close. Ugh. Virginia?
What?
I had prereq classes with her a couple years ago. I went to college with her. I saw her on TV last night. She's a reporter now. She might have access to things that we don't. She might be able to find more about her.
Or she'll just Google it and we'll get the same results.
Come on, have a little faith.
If she finds something, I want to know. I need to know.
Okay, Nancy Drew. That's fair. You're sure this is her?
I'm positive. She looked right at me. What do you think she was doing in the middle of the road?
I'm not sure.
What if she was running from something else, and that's why you couldn't find her? What if there's something else out there?
Long night? Can say that. I'm going out for lunch.
Okay. Anything good?
If I had time. Meeting's in an hour.
Shoot! I didn't finish reviewing this.
I won't be long, don't worry. If you need anything, let me know.
Thanks.
See ya.
At first, I was just going to tell you to Google her. But then I did a quick check, and I couldn't find anything on Annalisa Michael.
But you did eventually.
Of course. But I'm curious. After 2 years, what made you think to ask me?
Well, I saw you on TV last night, on the news.
You a regular viewer?
Not really. But I work some overnights, so. Anyway, did you find anything?
Yep. All the local articles between 1976 and 1980. Well, besides the sports pages and the advertisements. The highlighted ones are what you're going to find most interesting.
They're about her?
Mostly. There was a big drought around the time she went missing.
Missing?
And then, right there.
Annalisa Michael, Silver Hill resident, legally declared dead 1981.
And they never found a body or any evidence that even indicated she was dead to begin with. She just vanished. There were no witnesses, no foul play.
"22-year-old Annalisa Michael was reported missing yesterday by your parents, Bob and Hillary. They called the authorities when she failed to return home from work on Thursday evening. She works at a convenience store on Valley Boulevard. She refused rides home. She liked walking, and she liked the breeze," said 19-year-old Tracy.
Do you really think you saw this girl last night?
I didn't see her. My friend did. She didn't look like she was 57.
She usually doesn't. People don't place her name to the face, but I found some strange reports about Valley Boulevard. I have a few journals from Harold Galloway. I was looking at some of his old notes. He was a big reporter here. Passed away last year. Anyways, he had old sketches and outlines of articles with tons of information, some of which never even made it to the news. But from what I read, you weren't the first person to see a woman in white in that area after dark.
How many others?
11 separate accounts, spread so far apart that no one would even make that connection. Harold did, but he never knew what to think of it. Other than somebody who knew about Annalisa playing a prank. She was last seen on that road, so he figured someone was trying to make people think she was haunting it.
Do you have any of the names of the people who saw her?
Well, I could give them to you, but it wouldn't do you any good. 3 of them moved away. The rest are dead. Natural causes. Mostly.
You drank a little. You were tired. Maybe you just looked like her.
Maybe.
Hang in there. Hey, I've got to get back to work.
Love that night shift, huh?
Yep, overnight in the ER. Let's see if Annalisa shows up.
That's not funny.
All right. Good night, heathen.
Good night.
I don't know what happened. I was wrapped around my neck. I can't breathe.
Where did you find this?
You scared me.
Where did you find this?
Tiffany found it, Heather's little sister.
Where?
Out in the woods, behind the cornfield on Valley Boulevard.
She shouldn't be back there.
Why not? Do you know something about her?
No.
Well, we saw her. On that road. Coming home 2 nights ago.
You couldn't have seen her. She died more than 30 years ago.
She didn't die. She disappeared.
She died. I know. And you brought this to remind me, to bring back my guilt.
I don't know what you're talking about. And why would you be guilty?
Because I was driving the car the night she was murdered.
You killed her?
No. I was distracted. I was goofing around with my friends in the car. She always came home from work that way. I wasn't paying attention to the road and I hit her. It was during a bad time. The town, this county, depended on our crops. We had a bad couple of years. The second year there was drought. It didn't rain here for 13 months. People got desperate. And there was this man, a foreigner, who had some really weird religious ideas. He said that back where he came from, they had droughts like this whenever a sacrifice wasn't made to a certain deity.
What does that have to do with anything?
To me. There was a goddess, Anna Kawari. He said that she would only bless the harvest if a blood sacrifice was made to her. He kept suggesting that we do it.
You listened to him?
Of course not. Not everyone. Some people were desperate. Losing their homes, businesses. So, when we hit her, other people came along. He was there too. He said this was our opportunity. That Anna Kawari had provided her sacrifice. I called him crazy. But not everyone felt the way I did. She was lying there, bleeding, and someone took a knife and went over and killed her. They took her blood and they used it to fertilize the crops. It rained that night for 2 days straight. The drought was over, but what they did to Annalisa, I'll never forget it.
What do you think we saw?
How could a spirit that died like that move on peacefully? She would go to the grave with hatred and vengeance. She would have reason to hate me and everyone that's close to me.
But you didn't do anything.
That's the problem.
Evelyn? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not really. Are you sure your sister doesn't know it's half day?
Positive. I said see you at 4 this morning.
Slick. How long are you going to be?
I don't know. I'll try to be back by 3:30. The furnace isn't that far.
Why the furnace?
Well, the dogs picked up a scent near the train tracks behind the furnace, so if Annalisa's dead, then she couldn't have left town.
And if she's not dead?
She is.
You said she tried to kill you last night.
Something tried to kill me last night. I didn't see what. Annalisa is dead, and I will prove it. I don't believe in ghosts.
Whatever, just be careful. I don't want to have to explain to your sister why I let you go there alone.
You're just scared. Look, I wouldn't have let you come with me anyway. I have to do this alone. Thanks, Abby.
think I was crazy.
No, I wouldn't.
I would. Anything happens, call the police or call me.
Heather, what the heck is going on?
Be back at 8:30. You know where everything is?
Yeah. What if your parents come home?
That wouldn't be so bad. But they won't be home till tomorrow. I'll recheck.
But...
Brandon, come on!
Alright. I'll keep an eye out. No one gets in.
Thank you, Brandon.
You owe me one.
I do.
And you really believe this girl is haunting you?
We've both seen her. And last night she made it clear to us that she wants to take my sister.
In your dream?
What happened to me wasn't a dream. Look, I told you, Tiffany had a blanket wrapped around her neck, and she was coughing. And then the window... Don't pass this off as a nightmare.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to discredit anything you're saying. I'm just trying to put context to this, because it's quite a story you just told me, Heather.
You don't believe me.
I believe you.
Then you can help her. Can you do, like, an exorcism or something?
I think you should both come to church tonight. We're going to be having a prayer meeting. There'll be lots of believers here.
And that's going to keep her safe. Just prayer.
What better than leaving it in God's hands?
No offense, but a lot of really terrible things happen to people in this world. Even with prayer. Am I wrong?
Not exactly, but...
I'm not letting her kill my sister. Thank you. What?
No wonder your sister's so spooked. You guys got some weird neighbors around here.
Why do you say that?
Some chick in a dress just walked by the window. What's wrong?
It's her. It's her. No.
Relax, it's just a power outage. Everything's fine.
Can we just go? Please, please.
Tiffany.
No, can we just call the police?
Alright. Let's go outside. Did you do that?
Tiffany!
Did you see her?
I didn't see anything.
She was right here! Tiffany! Tiffany! What are you doing?
This is about me.
What?
Because of my mom. She wants revenge. She wants me.
You're talking crazy, Corinne. We don't have time for this right now.
Trade. Right? She wants me, and she'll give Tiffany back.
Shut the hell up, Corinne.
If we don't do anything, she'll kill her.
You don't know that. Where is she? Annalisa!
Stop! Why are you doing this?
Tiffany!
Heather! Heather! Stop it! Heather! Heather! Heather!
Tiffany!
It's the only way to get her back. I'm sorry. I can't let her kill Tiffany.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to do this. Heather, please. You can't do this. We're like sisters. Oh no!
No.
Take me!
Tiffany. Take care of Tiffany.
Sir.
Hello?
Corinne? I tried calling Heather, but she won't answer. What is happening? Where are you guys?
Out. In the cornfield. We were here. We were here out looking for you. We thought she
came after me in the house. I got away and I rode my bike here. Where's Heather? Is she okay? Where is she?
Who are you with?
Pastor Tony?
Hello? Listen, Tiffany told me everything. You two don't understand. My father was Annalise's pastor. She was a good woman, a believer. She wouldn't be out for revenge.
And what?
It wants a blood offering. That's all it wants. Same thing it wanted 30 years ago. You can't listen to anything it says. It's a deceiver.
What do you mean by it? You mean Annalisa?
I'm